Now let's break it down what's happening in the US stock market. I'm going to start with Microsoft with the latest news on OpenAI has told investors it will share a smaller fraction of revenue with major backer Microsoft as it moves ahead with its restructuring. The ChatGPT maker has dialed back a significant restructuring plan with its non-profit parent retaining control in a move that is likely to limit CEO Sam Altman's power over the firm. In financial projections shared with investors, OpenAI said the percentage of revenue shared with Microsoft would drop by at least half by the end of this decade, the report said. In an existing deal, OpenAI has agreed to share 20% of its revenue with Microsoft through 2030, the information reported. And as of this morning, Microsoft is up by 0.01%. And we're going to move on to Nvidia is also very up by 3.10% as of this morning. We're going to take a look on also Apple, one of the biggest consumer electronics within the S&P 500 markets, is also down by 1.14%. And the U.S. House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan and Foreign Affairs Chair Brian Musk warned Britain on Wednesday that its order to Apple to create a backdoor to its encrypted user data could be exploited by cybercriminals and authoritarian regimes. Apple, which has said it would never build a so-called backdoor into its encrypted services or devices, has challenged the order at the UK's Investigatory Powers Tribunal, IPT. The iPhone maker withdrew its advanced data protection feature for UK users in February following the UK order. Users of Apple's iPhones, Macs and other devices can enable the feature to ensure that only they and not even Apple can unlock data stored on its cloud. All right, for Google, also up is also down. We can see a red color, red C within Google is down by 7.51%. And the recent update on Apple's plans to add AI-powered search option to its Safari browser are a big blow to Google, whose lucrative advertising business relies significantly on iPhone customers using its search engine. The news slammed shares of Google parent Alphabet, which closed down 7.3%, whipping off roughly $150 billion from its market value. The iPhone maker was actively looking at reshaping Safari, a source familiar with the matter told Reuters, citing Apple executive Eddie Q, who was offering testimony at an antitrust case on Wednesday over Google's dominance in online search. Q said searches on Safari fell for the first time last month due to users increasingly turning to AI. According to the source, Apple stock closed down 1.1%. And for the last story we have for Tesla, as of this morning, is we can see Tesla up by 0.32% on the update about Tesla sales volume in Germany, nearly half in April, German road traffic agency KBA said on Tuesday, even as sales of battery electric vehicles rose overall. KBA said Tesla sold 885 cars in Germany in April, down 45.9% from a year earlier. The number of Tesla sold between January and April 2025 dropped 60.4% to 5,820 units compared with the same period last year. And that is the update within the S&P 500 US market. And please stay tuned with us as my colleague Ibrahim Sani will be taking over right after this break.